All right, I'm going to make ceviche from this dorada or French dorade or gilt-head bream in English. It's called gilt-head because it's got this little gold part across the front of its head. So I need, obviously, the fish. I've got cilantro from the garden. I've got some lemons for the lemon juice. I have a really ripe nectarine, which you wouldn't need, but we've got it and it will go well with it, and a shallot. And I'll start by showing you how to clean the fish. You want to do this with fresh fish. If you don't like filleting fish, you can get your the fish counter at your grocery store to do it. I don't like the way they do it at my grocery store, so I'll show you how I clean these. Always keeping the back towards yourself, and there's lots of meat right up in there. And so your first cut is like an angle. You can feel there's a hard spot, and then it gets nice and soft. So your first cut is going to be angled that way towards the head to get up in there. And then along the top side of the backbone, just run your knife all the way down. When you get about there, you can slide it all the way through. And just with pressure going down that way on the knife, just saw your way off to the tail. And then you just keep going deeper and deeper with that cut. There it is. The other side's the same way. I'm going to pull some of those ribs right out of there. To get the skin off the fillet, you just start at the tail, pinch it down there with your finger so that the thing doesn't move. And then you're actually going to pull the skin while pushing, like I said, that way, pushing down into the board flat with the blade of your knife. Skin comes off, and all you've got is the fillet. So I'm going to cut these fillets up into about 1 centimeter cubes. But what you need to do first is there's a little row of bones that goes right down the center line. So I can feel one right up there. So I'm just going to cut that whole line of bones out. Just go down that side of it. You lose a little bit of the meat in the middle, but it's better than biting into a bone. Same deal with this one. And then just do about 1 centimeter cubes. You want to get the real strong oniony flavor out of these shallots. A couple of ice cubes in a glass. Top it up with water. Leave it there for 10 minutes, and then you can just kind of wring the shallots out. You'll get the nice sweet flavor without the kind of acidy acrid flavor. So the rest is just assembly. I'm going to put just a pinch of salt in, not too much. I'm going to put probably only about half of the shallots that I cut up because it looks like a lot and I don't want it to be overpowering. Like that. I'll put in all of that nectarine. And then I've squeezed those 2 lemons that I started off with. I squeezed 1.5 of them. And all of that juice is going in there. I'm going to mix it around, mix it all around. And that's going to go into the fridge for at least 15 minutes. It'll be a little bit more or less cooked by the acid that way. Or I'm probably going to go half an hour. You could go up to 2 hours. You could go overnight, but then the fish, that doesn't taste right. It tastes rubbery. Okay, that's going to the fridge. So that's been half an hour in the fridge. You can see the fish has completely changed color. It looks like it's cooked now, even though it's just cured in the lemon juice. And from there, I'm going to take this cilantro, just run through it really roughly. Put that in and mixed in. And I tasted the juice and it needed a little bit more salt. So that's a bit more. And I'm going to serve it in these, where you can see it, there you can see it, in these gem lettuce leaves. So I'll stir that around, serve it up like that. Way too much cilantro in that one. So there it is. dorada ceviche with nectarines and cilantro. I'm going to try not to drip it on the camera, but eat a bite. You should try that. That's good.